This is Randy Rosetta with HubCpreps.com with the Tiger Tracks podcast for week 9 of the high school football season. I'm with a couple of the Tigers who have played key roles all season, and especially one who may have to play a little bit more of a bigger role starting this week, depending on Chase Campbell's shoulder. I'm going to let them introduce themselves to make sure that I get the right names with the right people here.
I'm Marcelo, Trevino.
I'm Peyton, Archibald.
Marcelo, you're an outside linebacker.
Yes, sir.
And Peyton, you're a little bit of a jack of all trades. You're
Yes, sir.
a tight end / receiver. And I mention that because we don't know what Chase, I know Chase hurt his shoulder the other night. We don't know his status. But I think Coach told me the other day that's all 3 starting receivers that you guys began the season with that are banged up right now.
Yes, sir.
So guys have had to step up, which in Friendship's offense, that's going to happen throughout the course of the season.
Definitely.
Being a young guy, being a guy who's, was this your first year playing varsity football?
Yes, sir. First year.
So you're kind of getting used to things. I know we're 9 weeks in, but how eager are you to be that guy that can be ready to step up if your number's called?
I've been waiting this moment all year, and then when all these players get injured and you have to step up, I feel like you just got to seize the moment and make what's best of it. And I feel like that's just really our offense and how it works.
Yeah, I know you didn't grow up out here, but Marcelo can probably attest to this. A lot of young guys grow up wanting to be a receiver or a quarterback in Frenship's offense. You made your mark the other night, obviously. Marcelo, what he was talking about there, you've kind of had to do on the defensive side of the ball. You've kind of emerged and become a guy on that side of the ball for a defense that's really good. I know people are going to say they gave up 45 points the other night, whatever. I'll give you the same sermon I've told a lot of your defensive teammates. In District 2-6A, you can have a really good defense, and those guys on the other side tend to make plays once in a while. Hearing a young guy say that's kind of Friendship's culture over the last several years. How important is that for you guys right now if Chase is unable to go here for a week or 2?
We just need these guys to step up and produce for the team, and I'll try as hard as they will. So.
Something that really impressed me the other night is when your star goes down, that affects the whole team, offense, defense, everybody. The defense got better after that. You guys came out and really shut Legacy down until that last touchdown. Was there anything said, or did you guys just know we've got to kind of elevate our game here with number 7 on the sideline? It just seemed like you guys picked it up. It's what it seemed like. Now, you have some guys who are leaders and know what to do in those situations. Did you feel like you guys got even better after Chase got hurt, knowing that you had to kind of keep things where it was?
Yes, sir. Definitely. Definitely picked up and made a couple changes in the locker room.
In the second half, they had the one drive for the field goal and then the touchdown, but I think at one point, I think they had 17 yards on 18 snaps. You guys really changed things for them. What was different in the second half?
We definitely started fitting better. Cannon was making a big impact.
Yeah.
He was doing really well, and our D linemen are getting after the O linemen.
We're going to come back and talk about Cannon in a minute because I know that's kind of changed things for what you guys do. Back to the offense, though, a little bit. It's one thing I think is an advantage for you and for Graham and for some of the guys who are having to step up now is all of you have gotten to know Quaid at about the same time as the other guys who have been around for a while. And Quaid seems very good he's not going to, now, early in the season he may have locked on to Chase quite a bit, which to me that's pretty smart if you're looking for that guy. But now he knows that he's got to spread the ball around in you guys' situation now where there's different guys having to do things. How important will that be here starting this week and moving forward?
It's going to be really important without our star receiver. So I feel like the chemistry has gotten a lot better, especially that's what we're going to need the next couple of weeks if Chase does not come back. The most important thing is being able to spread the ball around because we don't have that one overpowered wide receiver. We got to spread it out between all of our good wide receivers that step up.
Coach knows this. I'm a former tight end, so anytime he can look for the big tight end, that's going to help, of course.
Yes, sir.
So, Marcelo, you mentioned Cannon. This is just his second game back, and he's obviously a game changer. What has he done to kind of create a ripple effect on defense for you guys?
He's a great blitzer. Last game we had him running a lot of blitzes. He was beating those dudes, and producing.
He's blitzing, but you wind up with a bunch of tackles. What is it about your game that kind of fits in with what this defense is doing right now?
I think I was just playing slow and letting the ball come to me. And
So that's the first time I've ever heard a linebacker say he was playing slow. Explain that. Kind of describe what that means.
the plays away, I was waiting for the running back to come back, and he comes at me. I hit him.
So you're not overreacting to plays. You're not getting sucked
sir.
into something that may happen in front of you. That makes sense. You guys' offense is obviously always good. You've been around the program now. Your offense is going to do things. They're going to move the ball. They're going to score points. Defense has been a lot better this year. How much different or how much bigger do you have to be now if Chase is out for a week or two and your offense has to kind of adjust a little bit? How much more important does the defense need to be?
We'll definitely have to get a couple more stops, give Quaid some more possessions, allow him to work some more, and just more stops.
I'm going to guess that one thing you guys have heard about, probably will be talked about, is special teams. That's maybe where that game got away from you a little bit. It didn't show up. It showed up early, but the fact that they got the 2 onside kicks put you guys out on the field a lot more. Do you guys, either one of you, play special teams?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would. That's sometimes for high school guys, it takes something like that for you to understand how important every one of those plays is. Now, especially with the situation you guys are in, every special teams formation and play, how important are those going to be?
They're going to be really important. We've been working hard this week already this morning, fixing those problems, and I feel like it does play a big role in the game, and we need to improve on that fact.
What about you, Marcelo?
Yeah, we're definitely getting after it this morning. Coach Rob is a hard worker. He's going to be part of the solution.
And like I said, that you guys in Legacy are so evenly matched that maybe gave them just a little bit of an edge. Go to Odessa this week. It's a little, to me, it's a little bit of a trap game for you guys because you are a little bit of a wounded animal on offense. When you look at Odessa High and they're struggling defensively, what are some keys against them this week?
There's some big boys. They block down well, but our D linemen will get after them, and all the linebackers will fit good.
What about you offensively? What are some things you guys feel like you have to do against them?
We have to make precise routes because we're not going to be the fastest or the strongest on the team. We've really been focused on the key points of depth routes and what we got to do perfectly and execute.
And unfortunately, you guys have a lot of really good players on the sideline who can help you with that. Do you turn to Chase and do you turn to names escape you, Isaiah and some of the guys that are hurt? You kind of, as a fairly new guy, do you go over there and say, hey, what do I do here, X, Y, Z?
Yes, sir. They definitely help on the sideline. They're a big factor of almost another coach. I'll shout out Zayd McClure. Zayd McClure's been a big part of this year, teaching our outsides, our new outsides, stepping up and just helping what plays. Like Hayden's never ran outside. Zayd's been a big help to him.
Yeah, Hayden's a dude.
Yes, sir.
He obviously stepped up the other day. Marcelo, you guys have been through this so often in this district. Last year you didn't lose a district game. You kind of figured out how to get through them. What's kind of the mindset now moving forward? You're 1-1, so nothing's changed drastically. You still have to win a few games to get where you want to be. As one of the older guys on that really good defense, what's the kind of the message to some of your teammates this week?
Don't stop. We're going to go put it on these dudes and then go put it on Permian and go get us a district championship.
Yep, everything's still pretty much wide open. Permian's got the they've won 2 games, but you guys have them in front of you. What about you? We'll switch places here. It's the first time you're going through this a little bit. Have you kind of noticed there's an uptick in, I don't know, focus or intensity is necessarily the word?
Our focus definitely has to be up, especially when we're down a game. We're a really good team, a really good Permian, but it's the same. We're still having the same goal of winning a district championship.